Former Cowboys head coach Jason Garrett, a local guy, went to University High School, with his thoughts on how the Browns should handle the quarterback situation from his experiences.
You know, the most important thing that you have to do as a coach is you have to create an environment where you make in-house evaluations. You can't let people outside of your building evaluate your team.
Mm-hmm.
So you pull back and you say, okay, what are our objectives here with our quarterbacks? Where are these guys? And okay, who do we think at this point deserves most opportunities? And you give that guy the opportunity, independent of what everyone else is saying and all the little things that you see about this guy practicing and what he's doing and that throw that he made or whatever. So it's all about in-house evaluations. And you say, okay, where are we? We got Kenny Pickett here for a reason. Kenny Pickett, to me, is the guy who's in the most prime of his career of those four guys.
Okay.
So can this guy be our quarterback? I love Joe Flacco. He's an inspiration to me. He's 40 years old.
Right.
Okay, so he might be the short-term solution, but he's not the long-term solution. Kenny Pickett might
be.
Yeah.
Right.
Playing quarterback as a rookie in the NFL is hard. I know in recent years a lot of guys have done it and done it well, but it's hard to do. So to ask those two young guys to come in and say, okay, you're going to be our quarterback right now,
Right.
It seems to me that you have to let those guys prove it to you. You have to give them an opportunity.
You know, it's kind of interesting. You think of it in those terms. Kenny Pickett, we don't know what he is. You know, he had a couple of years as a starter, 15-10, not a lot of great stats. But he is the guy that's entering the prime of his career. You wouldn't say Joe Flacco's in the prime, and let's hope neither of the rookies are quite in the prime of their career just yet.
Well, I think the first thing I like what he said is that I don't think a coach at any level of football can ever let any outside influence into what their decision-making is. They're paid very good money, and those guys work extremely hard. Even, you know, if you're down there watching practice or doing whatever, these guys, this is an all-day, 24/7 job. These guys are grinding it out. They have to make decisions that's best for them and what they feel is best for their team. If it ends up not being the best, and then they're not around. I question putting a guy, if Joe Flacco is the best guy, then he plays, right? Because if you're looking for a guy for the future and you don't win this year, I'm hearing a lot of people say that, you know, it's okay to lose. This is kind of an off year. I've never, ever seen that in the NFL. And if the Browns are 3-7, there will be people calling for people's jobs. So I think it's important that the best guy plays. I think it's important that they continue to develop these guys, give these guys reps, which they're doing. I think they need to do a very good job of treating these preseason games, especially for these rookie quarterbacks, with a high level of intensity and attention to detail, because it's not kind of going through the motions, because they got to find out who their quarterback is. But I've said it before, I think winning is the most important thing. You got to block out all the noise. You got to have really thick skin, let people say what they want to say. They have a plan, stick to it. I've always said with you, the only bad plan is no plan. You have to have trust in who you hired, delegate the responsibilities, and play the best guy, because winning's the most important thing.